Hello guys, Mr. Banks here. So just give me 2 minutes of your time and I'm going to break down how I've always been able to catch this type of setup, which always gives me 1:5 risk to reward every single morning using my simple strategy. So within these 2 minutes ahead of us, we are going to learn how you can actually catch this same setup following my trading plan and using this same entry criteria to target a 1:5 risk to reward trade on GBP JPY or any other pair that you trade. And it's a very simple strategy which every single individual can actually trade. So just take a seat and ride with me as I break down this particular strategy which helped me make around 1:6 risk to reward on GBP JPY this very afternoon. So guys, welcome to my channel, Mr. Banks here, and in today's video I'm going to break down my simple approach to the market using my daily bias strategy. So if you can actually go through my profile, you will see quite a similar video using this same strategy, but today's own defines it all. So within 2 minutes of your time, so just give me 2 minutes of your time and I'm going to break down this simple approach to the market which helped me make around 1:5 risk to reward trade on GBP JPY this very afternoon. So what we are going to take note of is our daily bias. And looking at this trend, you can clearly see that we are in a very strong downtrend. We're in a very strong bearish trend. And this was Monday. Market was very bearish on Monday. We closed very bearish. So what we do is we always identify our previous day low here, which was Friday's low candle. So we identify that here and I label this as my third day low here. So before market opens today, I was actually waiting for price to come all the way into our third day low here to give us our entry confirmation. So what do we do? As price travels lower, we always use our internal range liquidity to target our external range liquidity. So the moment I saw this, I knew price was actually going to drop all the way to the downside. So what do? We step down to the lower time frame, which is the 4-hour time frame. So we have our third day low here, which is basically Friday low here, which got broken on Monday to the downside. So what do we wait for? We wait for a pullback, then we continue the trend to the downside. But since we couldn't get any pullback on Monday, what do? We wait for market to actually come into this very zone on Tuesday and not Wednesday. It's a 3-day candle plan. It's a 3 days candle plan. So Friday low, which got broken to the downside on Monday, then on Tuesday we wait for price to come all the way back into that same level, give us our confirmation, then we target this external range liquidity, which is Monday low right down here. So this strategy is a very simple one to actually follow. So what we are going to do here is to see how Tuesday candle actually open. So we have our 3-day low here, which is this very red line here. That's our third day low here, which was this low here, which was Friday low, which got broken on Monday to the downside. So on Tuesday we expect price to pull back into this Friday low here, give us our entry confirmation, then we take another sell again to the downside, targeting this Monday low, which is the external range liquidity. So it's a very simple approach. So on Tuesday market opened and we saw price pushing all the way to the upside and showing signs of strength as price approaches our third day low, which at the same time on a 30-minute time frame we could clearly see that we also have this very nice order block sitting right here. But then we are focusing much on our 3-candle plan. So our 3-candle plan is you need to have the 3rd candle, which is the 3rd day candle. If you're in the bearish trend, we look at the 3rd day low, which got broken on the 2nd day, and the 1st day low, which got broken on the 2nd day, and the 3rd day would actually pull back into that same level. Then we look for what our entry confirmation. So on Tuesday, price came all the way up into our 3-day low area or point of interest here. So what do? We wait to see how price reacts around this very level. So we had a very strong bearish momentum stepping in here. Then when you go to the smaller time frame, you could clearly see that price actually reacted to this very level here. So basically 5-minute candle is my entry time frame. So we switch to the 5-minute time frame to see how price reacts to this level here. Then here was exactly when I started seeing the pullback happening around this very level. So I pull my Fibonacci 2 from this swing high to this swing low here, and then look for my entry right around the 70 or 0.7% fib level here, and my take profit is where right below this external range liquidity here. And this was how I actually caught this very entry here, which even gave me more than 1:7 or 1:8 risk reward here. So it's a very simple step-by-step approach that you can actually use to also catch your daily trade entries on any single pair that you actually trade, either being gold, Euro USD, GBP USD, or GBP JPY. So it's a very quite quick and easy chart that you can actually use to be catching what this same type of entry. Nonetheless, let me go back into this same strategy using the 3-day candle chart plan to actually identify or catch your daily buyers on daily basis. So what we are going to do is, when we are in an uptrend, what we do is we identify the first candle here. Identify the first candle. The first candle has to be what? Bullish. The first candle has to be bullish. Then we have the second candle. Also has to what? Close bullish. This is when we are in an uptrend using this same plan. Also has to what? Close bullish, and it might also have some kind of weak rejections either above or below it. So this is telling us that we are in an uptrend. So if you are in an uptrend, what we are going to do is we are going to mark what? Our first day high, which is this very level here. This is our first day high here. So I mostly identify this as my 3-day high. That's the 3rd day high. So that's basically the 3rd candle that we are actually going to be trading from. So that's the 3rd candle high here. That's the 3DH here. That's basically the first day high. Because we are in an uptrend, the first day high got broken on the 2nd day and still what? Closed very bullish on here. So let's say this might be on Monday and this is on what? Tuesday. So you have this to be 2 and here would be what? 1. So the moment you have this plan here, what do you wait for? We wait for Wednesday candle what? Open. So this is Monday and Tuesday. Let's say it's Tuesday, we scalped the market and got some nice entry. And on Wednesday, market opens here. Market opens right above here. Then we see price trading to the downside. As price is trading to the downside, we are only waiting to pick our entry from this very level here. When market comes all the way down into our first day high here, then we take our entry from, this is basically on the daily time frame. These 3 candles are the daily candles. So when market opens here, comes all the way down here, it's only coming to seek liquidity from the first day high here. Then we switch bullish. So what we are going to do is, as price keeps coming down here, what we do is we actually wait for our confirmation. We basically wait for our confirmation, and this is basically how market is going to look like. So price comes all the way down here, and then we look for our entry here, because we use this internal range liquidity here to target our profit around this external range liquidity right above here. So this circle here is where our entry is actually going to be like, our entry is actually going to start from. So when this is happening, what we do is we wait for our entry confirmation. As price taps into this level, we will see something like this on the smaller time frame. Then we take our entry from here to the downside. So this is basically what would happen inside this very level here before we take our entry. The same scenario is what we are going to use. The same scenario is what we are going to use in our bearish trend. So from our bearish trend to price could be in a downtrend. Price would be in a downtrend. So this becomes our first day candle here. Then our second day candle also opens bearish here. Then comes all the way up and then extend much lower. We could actually have something like this. So the moment we have our first candle and our second candle, what do? We identify our first candle here as our 3DL. That's the 3DL. That's basically our first candle on the first day. So the second day opens and the second day also closes bearish. So what we are looking for is, we actually want to see price come all the way up into this level and continue much lower. This is my daily bias. This has always been my daily bias. What I used to catch my trade entry confirmation. Catch my trade entry confirmation on the chart every single day. What we are going to do is, now we wait for the third day candle to actually open. So the third day candle is basically going to start from this very level here. Since you are in a bearish trend, market will open right around here and then comes all the way up. When market opens and comes all the way down to take liquidity below this low, then this trade becomes invalid. Then this trade becomes invalid. But right now, let's first focus on when price actually gives us what we are actually waiting for. So market opens here on the third day. The only thing we are looking for is for price to come all the way up into this level. Then we look for our entry here to target this external range liquidity here. So this lows here, this previous day low, becomes our take profit level. This loser becomes our take profit level. The moment the third day candle opens, it comes all the way up here. This is the daily time frame candle. So you can just imagine the number of hours that it will use, or it will take on the 1 hour time frame to actually cause the type of movement. So market opens right here and comes all the way up into this level here. Then this is where we actually look for our sell entries from this particular level here. Market mitigating the third day low here. Sorry, the first day low here, which got broken on the second day. So the third day has to come all the way to mitigate this level here. then we can actually use this same scenario to what price would then switch bearish and come all the way down to what take this very low here. So the first movement to the upside would basically be what a weak rejection on the daily time frame. Then price would actually come all the way down here to what close what bearish. So this basically my 3-day candle plan, and that's the same chart I used in catching a trade like this on GBP JPY. So right now let's go right back into the GBP JPY chart. Then let's see how I was able to catch this same setup as we showed in the previous example. We identify our first day low here, which was this Friday low here. That's our Friday low here. And then that's where we want price, the 3rd-day candle to what open, come all the way up to mitigate that level. Then what we look for our selling opportunity. So we scale down to the smaller time, which is a 1 hour time frame, to see how price pulls back into that particular level. Okay, so here price taps into this particular level here. Then what do? We scale down to the smaller time frame to see if we get any type of entry confirmation. Yes, we see price violating this fair value gap to the downside, inversing it, and also giving us what this inverse fair value gap sitting right here. So for me to look for quite a nice entry, there's no fair value gap resting around here. So what I'm going to do is to use my Fibonacci tool here from this swing high to this swing low. Then I'll pick my entry from the 70% level here. Then my stop loss will just be somewhere above here, and my take profit all the way right down below here. So it's quite simple using this same strategy every single day. So it's quite simple how you can actually use this same strategy to catch this nice moves every single day. So guys, do what to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I drop such content or such educative videos like this on this trading platform, guys.